Give me 1 second, soul group. Give me 1 second. Y'all come on in. Brother Sparky, I see you out there, my brother. Y'all come on in. Tracy, I see you. Come on in, family. Come on in. Y'all come on in, fam. Give me 1 second, please. 1 second. I'll be right back. Greetings, soul group. Give me a second here, fam. I gotta do one thing. Hey. All right. Okay, I apologize for that. My apologies, fam. Hey. Bill, the day that cat gets up and walks across the floor, boy, I tell you what, I'm getting up out of here. That's for sure. That cat is chill. That cat just chills. That's it. How y'all like my new GIF? I'm showing off here. How you like my new GIF here? My new picture. Yeah. You don't see the cool cat over there? You see my cat over there. Yeah, that was a gift. The photo was a gift. Got that on yesterday. Got that on yesterday, fam. All right, let's do it. I got to find a place to put it. I was just showing it off. Don't want to block my altar with it. Don't want to block my altar. So how's everybody? How is everybody? I think I see some new faces. I think I see some first timers. I think so. If so, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live stream. I see that you're already comfortable. You're already exchanging in the dialogue. That's awesome. So, welcome to Tai Chi Gathering today. We begin each of our gatherings with a short reading from a awesome resource that is becoming more and more popular as I see more Tai Chi 360 families starting to purchase this awesome resource. I see more and more people starting to get it. Some people showed me some pictures where theirs finally showed up. Yeah, I've been buzzing. I'm ready for some flow too, Jeremy. I'm ready, my brother. Let's do a short reading and we're going to do it. I've been buzzing as well. I'm ready to flow. So here we go. Short reading, and we're going to do just as Jeremy said. We're going to jump in and start doing some Tai Chi flow. This one is a little bit long today. Not going to read all of it. Not going to read all of it. They're getting a little longer as we go here. Okay. This is page 72, passage number 57. That's 5-7. It says, the universe is a vast net of energy rays. We've been talking about this stuff. The universe is a vast net of energy rays. So we are part of the universe. We are included in the universe. It says the primary ray is that which emulates from the subtle origin. Talk about that subtle stuff today as well. And it is entirely positive, creative, and constructive. Raise the vibration. Remember? Each being, however, converts the energy of this primary ray into its own ray. Okay, hey, this is getting deep. And these lower rays can be either positive or negative, constructive or destructive. Now, these are not my words now. This is a translation by Brian Walker of Lao Tzu's words. Not my words. It says, an individual who is not yet fully evolved can be adversely affected by negative energy rays in the net around him. Should I repeat that, family? An individual who is not yet fully evolved can be adversely affected by negative energy rays in the net around him or her. For example, the combined influence of several negative rays might cause an undeveloped person to believe that his life is being controlled by an invisible, oppressive ruler. Invisible, oppressive ruler. Such a misconception can be a significant barrier to enlightenment. To attain the full evolution and the status of an integral being, you must be aware of this intricate net and its influences upon you. Listen up, fam. This is for all of us. By integrating the positive, harmonious energy rays with the positive elements of your own being and eliminating the subtle negative influences, you can enhance all aspects of your life. Last sentence. I said I wasn't going to read it all, but hey, I did. It says, in order to eliminate the negative influences, simply ignore them. We talk about it, family. We got to ignore that stuff. Simply ignore it. It doesn't exist in my reality. It doesn't exist in my reality. To integrate the positive influences, consciously reconnect yourself with the primary energy ray of the subtle origin by adopting the practices of the integral way. What's the practices? We know the practices. That's why we're here. Tai Chi 360. Then all the rays in the net around you will emerge back into harmonious oneness. Welcome to the chat, family. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live stream. That makes me excited. That's right up the line as what we were talking about. Let's bow in. Let's bow in. That was our Tai Chi table talk for today. Was that a deep one or what? We have to ignore the negative, subtle energy fields. The invisible is subtle. Got to ignore it. Where our energy goes, where our focus goes, energy goes, it flows, it grows. We know that. I feel it in my hand, man. I feel it in my hand. I feel it in my hand. Let's go. Let's bow in. Let's salute. Let's give thanks to the people such as Lao Tzu for leaving that behind for us. All teachers, all guides. Let's stand here in ready position and center ourselves. Remember, when I speak of centering the self, I'm not only speaking of this physical body. I'm not only speaking of this physical body. The physical body is just part of our being. It just happens to be the part that most people put most of their attention into. They invest most of their attention into the physical being, and they totally neglect the other bodies. We've been fortunate enough to come in contact with these practices and these lifestyles to teach us how to embrace all bodies. Energy body, physical body, light body, the ethereal body. We spoke of that today. Tai Chi ready position. Let's take flight. Let's get real big today. Let's get real big today. Let's travel out into the vastness. Breathe in and breathe out through the nose and not out of the mouth. Nose, nostril breathing. Time to take flight. Time to get big. Inhale. Encompass the whole universe, family. No limitations. You know, Tai Chi is called the supreme ultimate. Supreme ultimate. Exhale, point the fingers down. Wash inside of your body here. Wash inside with the energy that's in your palms that you feel. Use that to wash the inside. Go slow. Wash it. Wash all the way down. Okay, now here, wash back up. Come up with it. Wash up inside. Imagine that you're just scrubbing inside, scrubbing your organs, lymph nodes, your private area, inside, prostate, uterus, ovaries, everything, intestines, gallbladder, liver, stomach, spleen, pancreas, kidneys, liver, lungs, heart, spleen, thymus, heart, lymph nodes, thyroid. All the way up. Keep going. We're not finished yet. Keep going. All the way up. Come on. Get the face. Include the face. Inside. Wash it. Wash the brain cells. All the way up. Keep washing, 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 washing. Inside, project inside. Energy travels through things, family. We only limit things by our own perception. The energy will go. The energy will flow. Let it go. Come back down one more time. Let's wash. Take your time. Heart. Lungs. Scrub them. Let the energy go in there and wash. Radiate all the way down, all the way through. Come to Dantian now. Open, 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 open. Here's your Tai Chi ball. There it is. There it is. Expand. Bring the hands close together, as close as possible. Close your eyes and just feel between your palms. Trust yourself. Close your eyes. And bring the hands really close together and just feel the temperature change as you get closer. Feel if there's a magnetic force or a electric force. Magnetic will bring the hands closer together. The electric force will repel, will push the hands away from each other. Just see what's there. Don't have to make it up. It's already there. It's already there. You just have to be aware of what's there. Close the eyes. If the hands touch, that's okay. We're just training. We're practicing. Do your best not to touch. Do your best not to touch, but to get extremely close. As close as you can without touching. I'm really close right now, but I'm going to go for even closer and see if they touch or not. I'm going to go even closer. I feel that. Not as close as I thought. See, I just opened my eyes and looked to check. I thought I was a lot closer. I thought I was a lot closer. Do the same thing. See how close you are. Take a guess. Trust yourself. Go close and then look and see how close you got. Do that a couple times. Expand out big. Feel the hands as they go apart. Do it feel sticky? Like this stickiness holding the hands together? Expand, and then as you contract, go as close as you can before touching, and then open your eyes to see how close you are. But work on getting really, really close. Go ahead and give it a shot. Eyes closed, coming really, really close. Focus on feel. Focus on feel. Focus on feel and trust. If you touch, it's fine. Don't go haphazardly about it. Don't go haphazardly about it. I feel I can get a little closer. Oh. Ha ha ha. All right. Bring your Tai Chi ball back in. See, that's a different type of feeling that doesn't involve touch. We have more than the five senses, a lot more. They only teach us about five. We have more than five senses, family. Inhale. Exhale. Turn Tai Chi ball. Turn Tai Chi ball, right side. Condense and split. This is movement and stillness. This hand is moving, this hand is not. And turn. Condense and split. Stillness and movement and motion. Find your flow. Make it nice and slow. You don't have to match my movement. Remember, your breath and your movement should match each other. Condense, squeeze, release. And go. Let go. Exhale down for compression. Squeeze. Let this go to infinity here. All the way out. All the way out to infinity. Follow it out with your eyes. Follow it out. Way out. Compress. Let go. If you wish to make the exercise a little more physically challenging, you can do that as well. So as you sink, see my body went down. Now my body rise up. Turn. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, sinking. Inhale, rising. Exhale, sinking. Inhale, rising. Couple more. Tailbone down, crown point up. Exhale, sinking. Inhale, rising. Breathing in and out of the nose. Mouth is closed. All the way out to the horizon. Exhale, sinking. Crown point up. Tip of the crown point. Tip of the tailbone down. Compression, squeezing, releasing. This is press. This is splitting the Tai Chi ball. Turn. Let's do one more on each side. Compression, sinking. Expanding. It's a rebound force that bounces off of the floor, bounces you back up. Feel for it. Feel for the rebound force. Follow it down. Follow it down. Feel it. Can you feel the rebound force? Of course you can. That's it. Growing, getting large, expansive, out into the vastness of the universe. Okay, this is the last one, and back to center. Bring it right here. Inhale. Inhale. Rotate back, up, over. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, sinking. Make sure the knees are not going in, please. Make sure the knees are not going in, please. Here. Keep your body happy. Don't hurt yourself. Be kind to your body. Be kind to your body. Don't overdo it, trying to sink low and breaking form and breaking posture. Don't injure your knees. Inhale. Don't make it so physical that you end up injuring your knees. Soft and subtle, be kind. Be kind to yourself. You'll get lower in time, gradual. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Follow your breath. If you can go really big, more than I am, go for it. Go for it. Charge up the lungs. Get a lot of oxygen going. Remember, the breath should not be audible. It should be inaudible. Don't strain your breath. Silence your breath. Very silent. Slender, long, slow, deep breath. This is the last one. Inhale. And exhale out. Should we revisit our favorite? Absolutely we should. You already know it. I did some form reviews. People sent me some videos. Inhale. Let me see if soul group's here. Keep going. Because I said I will point out some details. Is soul group here? Keep going. Let me look. Someone asked me a question about waterfall, and I wanted to point it out. But they are not here today, and they're usually here every day, but I'm going to explain it to soul group anyway. So, waterfall. Someone wanted me to do some form corrections and sent me a video for me to look at and give some constructive criticism to help them grow in their form. And of course, I'm open for that. So upon my investigation, I noticed that their form looks beautiful. I was very proud to say that I have guided them along their journey. I'm being very honest. Very good. One thing that I did notice as part of the learning curve was that at the bottom, I'll show you where I'm headed. Let's split first. Let's split it into two because this is where I noticed the error. I don't like to say error. I like to say learning curve. So let's split it. So what I noticed was at the very top of the movement and at the very bottom, one hand was waiting on the other. So you notice this hand is moving, but this one is not. I noticed that a couple times. And it was always happening. The bottom hand was waiting on the top hand. The bottom hand was idle, and the top hand was still in motion. If you notice mine doing it now, I'm doing my best to replicate what was sent to me. Right? So that will be part of the learning curve because we should have continuous movement. Now I'm doing it the correct way. We should have continuous movement, and one hand should not be waiting on the other hand. See, so if you learn to coil, See, this is what I consider coiling at the bottom. If you coil at the bottom and coil at the top, you will have harmony and coordination, and either hand will not be waiting on the other. You notice that? So that's a learning curve. You should investigate your form now and see if you're waiting on the other hand to arrive. And if so, go ahead and work on that. Now, that usually comes from one hand moving faster than the other. One hand moving faster than the other. Are you waiting on the other hand to arrive? It's very subtle. I mean, I had to look with a microscope, very fine eye, to point this out, to find this. But other than that, I swear upon you, I could look at her and tell that she learned from me. I could look and tell that she learned from me, just from her structure and everything else. What you looking for, son? Yeah. Oh. So is your waterfall moving in harmony? Check it out. We'll do a couple more. Go ahead, you can walk across. All right, so this will help you as well. At the top, there's this coil and a pinching motion gesture. The bottom has a coil and also a pinching, like as a pinching from the ground. Imagine pulling a cord up. Imagine from the top, you're pulling a cord down. So if you have both of those turning and pulling at the same time, you have the harmony. And they'll both move together. Now, to get extra picky is the body has to get involved. And not just the arms and hands, but the whole body has to start flowing. Now you can see I have more body movement now. More joints moving, more joints activated, more joints open. So focus on opening more joints. And not just this. See, that's just arms, right? Right? But now, shoulders. Think through every joint. Think to yourself, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers. Think about it. Shoulder, elbow, wrists, fingertips. Feel your hips, your knees, your ankles. Think it through. Keep going a few times. I got to fix the AC. Keep going, family. So I hope that makes sense to you in regards to refining your form and making it better, right? I hope that makes sense to you, family. People love the waterfall. Yes, I do as well. And it's very practical. And it helps to move the body in a way that we normally don't move our body. Opening up all the joints. Let's step it up a little bit. Let's step it up a little bit. Are you getting the whole body involved, Audrey? You getting the whole body involved? Moving everything? Everything. Give it a go. Not just this. This is stiff. Waterfalls don't move like this. That's introductory level. Got to have the up and down, opening joints, rising and falling with the body as well. Work on that. We got to add some stepping. Do we want to be working towards a figure 8 in the hip? If you can implement that figure 8, you want to implement that figure 8 in all of your movements, Jeremy. All of them. Very delicate practice. Let me do this. Waterfall. I just heard my hip open. Change doors with the waterfall. So now, while changing doors, this is going to add another little bit of level of difficulty. Still keeping both hands active. Watch this hand, still active. This hand still active. Nobody sleeping. Nobody sleeping. No part of the body is sleeping. You see it? Right. Now we're doing something. Remember, no hand is waiting on the other. How you doing with the stepping with it, family? Not as easy, huh? Not as easy. These practices continue to grow. The more you get it, the more you start to develop more and more. The more you practice, the more you start picking up on these nuances, the better you get at it. You should feel like you're flowing now because both sides of the body are moving simultaneously, moving together in unison. Remember I told you to look at a small kid, like an infant? Look how they use their body. They use both hands. They use both arms. They work in unison. As we get older, we start using one side or the other. If you look at like some of the practices, for example, if you look at, keep going, family. Like as you look at someone like the Buddhist teachings, right? Whenever they hand a cup of tea, whenever they hand a cup or a bowl, it's always this. They present two hands. There's none of this doing something with the other hand, grabbing something with the other hand. No, it's always this. Always two hands. Always. They hand you money, two hands. It's never, oh, let me get something out of my wallet. No. They don't do it. These little subtle little things that don't seem like they mean much, they mean a lot. It has to do with body awareness. It has to do with body awareness. All right, come back to center. Center yourself. Back to center. Let's go to preparation. This is preparation. This is preparation. Preparation form. As you're doing preparation, you can be floating. Your chest is still relaxed. Don't puff up the chest. Remember, when we inflate the chest, that causes restriction inside of our torso, inside of the thoracic cavity. Don't puff it up. Don't blow it up. Don't cause restriction in there. The heart wants to be able to move. Don't restrict the heart. Okay, now watch, fam. Tai Chi ball comes out, place it on the floor behind me. Here. Brush. Flow. Shift back. This hand is just like it's floating in the water. Floating. Playing in a sea of chi. Just playing in the water. My body is doing the figure 8. The bottom of the feet is tracing the figure 8 path. The tailbone is tracing the figure 8 path. Inhale. We'll do one more. All the way around. Behind. Okay, bring it back in. Gonna change sides now. Twist. Tai Chi ball's out. It's behind me on the floor. Step forward towards you. Playing in a sea of chi. Shift back. Shift forward. Shift back. Feel the bottom of your feet. Make sure your toes are not gripping on the floor. Make sure your toes are not grasping the floor. Back. Forward. Tailbone. You can use the tailbone here. Drag the tailbone across the floor. Tailbone is making the figure 8. Behind myself. Around. All the way back. This is the last one. Back in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is a good one to practice here, preparation. This practice is the tailbone down, crown point up. Slightly sinking down, slightly rising up. Feel for the rebounding force, like bouncing a ball on the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Here, let the ball bounce all the way up. Here, match my movement. Match my movement. The ball bounce all the way up, right in front of you. And then down. Follow me a few times. Since we're playing partner work here, make sure you're looking at my aura. Make sure that you're looking at the perimeter of my body. Just focus on that. Focus on the perimeter of my body. Right on the surface level. Right on the surface of my body. Whole body. So make sure your eyes are not focused on any one thing in particular. Don't focus on any one part of my body in particular. See my whole being. See my whole body. And move with me. Inhale on the way up. Move with me. Right, just like that. That's it. That's what you want. Exhale down. Move with me, family. That's the key. All right. Keep going. Up and down. Up. Feel the ball bouncing below your palm. Big ball. See the circle here? So now follow that circle down. Use your weight to bring the ball down. A big beach ball. Or one of those big blue yoga balls. That's it. Bouncing up. Floating up. And then floating down. Let's split it now. Let's split the ball. Watch, it splits here. Turn. Change the hands, one up, one down. Turn. Change the hands again. You familiar with this one, right? Cloud hands? Wave hands like clouds? Right. There's several variations of it. They're basically all the same. Make sure you're not lifting your shoulder up here. See that? No. Relax that shoulder. Relax your chest. And you can move at your own pace now. Don't have to match me. Focus on the movement. Focus on getting the movement right. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the chest. Focus on those things. And just flow. Focus on shifting your weight from left leg to right leg as you turn. Focus on the dantian, the lower dantian, below the belly button, being your center of gravity, being your focal point. Focus on that. Let's graduate. Let's take a couple steps. Watch me. Step. Close but don't touch. Step. Turn. I'll step the other way so that I don't go off frame. Rotate. As the hands begin to change up and down, I take a step at the same time. That's the coordination and the harmony that you want. So as the hands change, I call this changing the hands from up to down. There's also a step at the same time. You want those things happening all together. Here it is again. Change and step. Here it is again. Notice that my ankles and feet are not touching. They're very close. And then they step away from each other. So they come close and then they step away from each other. So my next step is going to be bringing the feet close. See? Close. I'm going to go the other way so I get back on frame again. So I turn. As the hands go up and down, you'll notice if you sink down just a little bit, you're able to step more easily. You're able to move your feet more freely, more easily. If you sink down just a little bit, let that tailbone go down just a tad bit. You'll also find out that you have more balance and more control of your stepping because you're what we called rooted. You're more rooted now, see? Right. You should be able to move effortlessly. Effortlessly. That's it. That's what we want, family. You'll be flowing like water. You'll be flowing like water before long. That was what somebody was desiring. Was that Tracy wanting to flow like water? I believe that was Tracy. It'll happen, Tracy. You already called it. You said just requires more practice and patience. You told me that. And you're exactly right. Practice and patience, and you'll have it. So we're going to go back the other way one more time. Now, in your own training, you know, when we're not together, you can take a long line and just go down that line and do you some wave hands like clouds. I'm talking 30, 40, 50 reps. When Sifu first teaches us any posture, it could be 1 hour. 1 hour just doing one posture. And boy, you're talking about a meditative state of mind. Oh man. Because you get so into that one move, you know, because after doing it for a while, you're no longer thinking about, am I doing it correctly? It just starts flowing. You look up, an hour's gone. An hour has elapsed. Because you're in the flow then. You're in the flow. You're in the zone. That's what we want. That's the true flow. That's the flow state. That's the flow state. That's the meditative motion. If you don't have the meditation in motion, I'll step the other way. You simply have what Master calls a Tai Chi-like exercise. But it's not Tai Chi. But if it works for you, that's fine. But I don't want that. I personally don't want that. If I want to do physical exercise, I'll choose anything other than this. I want Tai Chi. That's why I'm here. I hope that's why you're here as well. Because that's what I teach. Not Tai Chi like Tai Chi. I don't teach that. I don't teach Tai Chi like Tai Chi. If that's what you're looking for, it's out there. And that's fine. To me, this is a spiritual training. That's the subtle body training, the internal training. We'll go back to center and then we'll change it up. We'll switch it up. Step back to the center of the room now. Yeah, for me, Tai Chi is a spiritual training. Some people say all training is spiritual training. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so to some degree. But Tai Chi, as I know it, has a very specific spiritual element involved. Watch how I'll change this up, family. We're going into... Somebody already called it. Somebody already called it. Right there. Place stick. Did everybody get the transition? I think I should do the transition again. I want you to be able to flow effortlessly like I did. Let's do that. Let's do that. So here, let's go back here. I'll give you a chance to get here. Come on. I'll give you a chance to get right here. So as you turn, remember we were doing cloud hands, right? Let's do a couple cloud hands so that you can get the flow. And I want you to find the transition. That way you can start combining these things together and not breaking down your chi flow. You worked so hard for it, why let it go? So watch, as I turn back here, this is the transition. This hand starts to go back towards the corner. This one starts to come up right beside my glasses, right beside my temple. So sweet. So sweet, huh? There it is. That's place stick. Here's the transition going into the stick on the other side, see? The transitions are the challenging part for most people. All right, here it is, see, change. So we're done with cloud hands. We've transitioned into place stick. If you have play stick, keep going. Keep going if you have it. If you don't, let's go from cloud hands again. I want people to get this. If you have play stick, go ahead. You got it, keep going. Keep playing with it. Cloud hands. Working on transition from cloud hands to play stick. Flowing effortlessly from one to the other. We're going to go into it. I'll let you know when we're changing. Still playing clouds. So now the transition is coming up. We'll do it on this right side over here. Right hand goes back to the corner. Going back to the corner. Left hand is coming up towards my left eyebrow, right beside my glasses. The transition is made now. All you have to do is turn your body back towards me. Turn your body back towards me, and there's your play stick. That's the first play stick. Now watch the transition right into the other one. Left hand goes back towards the left rear corner. Right hand comes up towards my eyeglasses, right beside my right temple. Play stick has transitioned on the other side now. Ooh, sweet. Such a sweet transition. You see it? Play stick is here. Let's play a little while. Let's play a little while. Work that transition, family. If you want to, keep going back to it. Play it. Be determined to get it. You'll get it. You will get it. I remember when I was first learning, I was so confused. I was so confused. I had freaking 3 hands and 4 elbows, 5 toes and 6 fingers. I mean, I was all over the place. But I was determined that I was going to get it. Yeah, I'm going to get it. I don't care if I'm the last one to get there. I'm coming, family. I'm coming. I get there. I'm going to get it. That's that determination. You know, that's the perseverance that I talk about. The will to not give up. The will to not give up. That's number 3. Remember the 4 pillars? We talk about 4 pillars of success. Number 3 was perseverance, and that's a personal thing you have to do on your own. Number 4 is uplift. That's where soul group don't leave you behind, and we help each other out. That's soul group. Number 4 is uplift, helping each other. So if you're willing to keep going, I'm damn sure willing to keep going with you. That's for sure. Let's do 2 more. Let's do 2 more. This is 1. This is 1. Right there. Here's number 2. And you know that we cannot do play stick without doing rolling elbows, right? You do realize that, right? Because they come in a pair. Here it is right here. So elbow is coming back across the middle. This is another transition. Rolling elbows. Rolling elbows. Right. This one comes here, brushes the knee on the bottom. This one comes across the top. Now it's going down to brush. It's brushing, 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 brushing. This one comes up. Elbow comes over the center line, brushing down. I love these. I love these. Over the top, brushing down. Over the top, brushing down. Oh yeah. Who said they got it? You coordinating it with the stepping as well? If not, just stay where you are and just use the hands. You don't have to do the feet. You can do the same thing without the feet. You can do the same thing without the feet, family. Shifting. Add some shifting if you're not stepping. At least shift, family. From left side to right side. You can advance if you like. See how I'm coming towards you? Who noticed that? See how I'm going backwards now? We can mix it up many ways, family. Many ways. You can play with it. I'm teaching you how to build your Tai Chi. Hey, Sister Pam, I was talking about something earlier that you missed with the waterfall. I didn't see you in here earlier. Is the tailbone down all time? Right. It has a downward intention, always. The crown point, Tracy, I'm talking to you. Oh, it's 3 o'clock on the dot. 3:03. 33. 33. 33. We know about 33. I just looked up, boom. 33. Bill says a lot of martial application. Absolutely. It sure is, my brother, a lot. Chi flow. If the chi is flowing, it don't matter what you're doing. Doesn't matter if it's martial or not. Oh, you just came in. Okay, I thought so. I was looking for you. Pam, I was looking for you, sister. Sticks and stones may break my bone, but Tai Chi will never hurt me. Never. Never. How'd y'all like that? I know you love that waterfall. All right, let's go home. That was fun. Rolling elbows, moving forward and backwards. Doing them with the change door step. We did waterfall with the change door. All right. Wow, that was fun. We did the rolling elbows. See how I'm shifting from side to side? Anybody that's new in the group, don't feel intimidated. You grow. Everybody grow at their own rate. You know, we grow at our own rate, and no one gets left behind. We were doing this one earlier. Change doors. Right? And then I started advancing. All right. You can review later. Thank you all as well. Let's bow out. That was good for today. That was awesome. I enjoyed it as well. Let's bow out. Let's center ourselves. Ready position. So we begin and end in ready position. Centering the self. Remember, don't just jump out of the practice and jump into something real busy. We want to slide out of it real subtly. But first we want to find center. Remember that one tidbit that I shared with you, when you're learning something new, like today, if you got lost, that's fine. After we get done, sit down for 1 or 2 minutes and do a replay. Just do a replay of what we did. Don't think about how bad you screwed up or nothing like that, or what you could have done or what you couldn't have done. Just think about exactly what you did. That's it. Exactly what you did. Trust me, okay? 1 or 2 minutes, just replay the whole session. Replay the hour session, take you a couple seconds to replay it in your mind. Do that. It'll help you learn. because you're tapping into your subconscious, okay? I'm going to do the same. Here we are. Inhale and exhale. Contraction and expansion. Thank you, soul group. This is a big embrace, and it feels good. It feels wonderful. Thank you, Sifu. Thank you, Sifu. Thank you all. Virtual hug, virtual embrace, heart to heart. Actually, soul group, I go by our Tai Chi 360 page. You know, the group on Facebook. Go by there, and I placed an article in there, or actually a short video. Short video. It's not me. It's Master Chen. One of the Master Chens. There's several Master Chens out there. Chen, I think it's Chen Bing, or one of them. But he has an article talking about standing meditation. It's short, but it's a good one. So check it out. He talks about how Tai Chi practitioners actually can benefit in such a phenomenal way from implementing the standing practice. He talks about how you can shave off so much time because the standing practice, I'm not going to tell you about the whole video, but I'll just say this. He talks about how the standing practice helps us to tune in to our feeling, inside, how we can feel. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to ruin the video. I'm done. Check it out. It's inside the Tai Chi 360 group. Short, only about 4 minutes. First time all the way. Denise. Ms. Graham, are you asking a question in regard? I see you say first time all the way through. Are you saying you went all the way through today with the training? Is that what you're saying? That's phenomenal. There you go. There's a living example right there. There's a living example right there. That's how it works. So in the beginning, you couldn't make it all the way through. But now, slowly but surely, you're building up the stamina, building up the endurance. And if you ever need to go back and sit down again, go right ahead. Listen to your body. So Jeremy, you listened to the video today, huh? You saw Master's video. Master Chen. Right, good short video, and it's talking about our practice. Y'all see my hats up there? It gets hot outside sometime when I'm in the garden, man. Those work out really good in the garden. Those are the old style hats, Chinese style hats. Now earlier, I actually posted something on my page, and we were talking about raising the vibration. And we got some interesting dialogue going in regards to raising the vibration. And Megan, are you still here? Megan, you still here? Megan Michael, Sister Megan Michael. She's all about raising the vibration. Yeah, he talked a lot, man. He talked a lot about it. Check it out. Check it out. I may listen to it. He's speaking in English, but there's subtitles. I mean, he's speaking in Chinese, but there's actually subtitles. Yeah, you see my hats up there. Yeah, I love those hats, man. Those wicker hats. They're bamboo, actually, made from bamboo. I was hoping that Megan was here, Megan Michael, because we were talking about raising the vibration earlier. Very interesting. That's where my mind's been at a lot lately in regards to the practice, raising the vibration, you know. And I was going to ask, oh, Denise saw it as well. Denise saw the video as well. Good. So now a lot of us are getting more understanding in as towards why, the why, and the how to. All of these answers are starting to come together now about the standing practice. I want you to understand what you're doing. See, a lot of people quit. A lot of people quit the standing practice because they don't get immediate results. You know, they're looking to get something immediate. America has us. I know America has us Americans. I know we got people from the UK here as well. But people are looking for instant gratification, you know, instant. They want instant, like, you know, like fast food. They want everything right now. And to be honest with you, I'm the first person to tell you, the fastest food that I ever have eaten, the fastest food that I've gotten, never came from any restaurant. Came off of the trees in my yard. It gets no faster than that. Just go out there, pick it right off the tree. Ready to go. A lot of time I don't even wash it off. I wipe them off and just bite right into them. That's damn fast. Faster than any of that garbage they sell at these restaurants. I call it garbage. Why do I call it garbage? It is garbage. It's poison. It's poison. It's not conducive to health. It's garbage. It's either conducive to health or it's not. We got to be real with ourselves, fam. But I'm planning to do some talking on... Exactly, Tracy. I never eat shit either. Thank you. I'm planning to do a live stream on the... talking about the ethereal body. The ethereal body. Energy. The subtle energy body. Because that's what Tai Chi helps us to develop. Help us to come in tune with. Everybody gets so interested in... I'm talking about in the Tai Chi world. People get so interested in anything that's physical. Anything that's physical. But most people act as if they do not realize that we are a lot more than just the physical body, you know, a lot more than our major five senses. I say major. They're not really the major senses. Those are the senses that most of us know about, the five senses. Okay, I changed my speaker here so I can put the phone on charge. You want to see how I cook? Zeta, you don't want to see how I cook. I don't cook much. My cooking is very simple. My wife does most of the cooking, and her style of cooking is it's mostly steaming. Everything we eat is steamed. Everything we eat is steamed. We do a lot of juicing. I got a ton of fruits and veggies in there right now. I'm getting ready to throw in the blender. A ton. My daughter's coming home today, so I'm excited about that. So I went out and picked all kinds of stuff off the trees today. I'm very simple. Anybody can prepare food for me. I'm very simple when it comes to eating. I think the military might have done that to me. I think the military might have done that. And I don't eat much. I eat very lightly because I believe that overeating is another problem that people have, you know, another thing that keeps people from raising their vibration. Overeating. Not just eating the wrong foods, but eating too much. Eating too much food takes us away. Puts us more in our physical body. So we're feeding our physical bodies, feeding the physical body, but not feeding the spiritual bodies. People overindulge with the physical body. And when you overindulge with the physical body, we don't want to let go. We don't want to let go of the physical 3D existence, so we never really tune into the subtle energy fields. We don't tune into it because the body's in tune to 3D. So fasting, even if it's intermittent fasting, and not overindulging. I eat healthy. They eat meat, etc. I'm too fussy as I don't eat what people eat in general. I was reading a comment from Tracy here. Well, actually, I'm the only vegetarian that reside inside of this domain here. I'm the only person in this house that doesn't eat meat. My wife eats very little, but everybody else, man, they pig out. They pig out on meat. No pork. No pork. They eat a little red meat periodically. I actually prepare for them. I actually end up cooking the meat. I'm cooking meat, but I don't eat it. So I prepare spaghetti for them. They eat turkey spaghetti. I just personally, you know, it's not a religious thing for me because I don't proclaim any type of religion or anything like that. But personally, I just don't feel right killing animals or having anything to do with animals being consumed. I don't want any part of it. That's just how I am. That's just me, man. For those of you who don't know, I'm such an empath, man. I'm a big time empath. I've been that way, and I feel the animals' emotions. I really do. I'm just that sensitive. Like I feel other people's energy very easily. I'm just so emotional, and I know that those animals go through a lot of trauma. You know, I would rather people go out and go hunting, and you know, get their food that way than those animals being locked up, like, you know, the way that they lock the cattle up, and it's really not. It's horrible to me. So I don't want any part of it. I don't want to support it. I don't consume anything that has animal products in it. No eggs. I'm not going to eat the way that I look at eggs is I'm eating an unborn fetus. It's still a baby. It just hadn't been born yet. So I don't. These are just my personal things. You know, we all choose to do whatever we like. We're all adults. Or not adults, but we just choose to live our life according to how we see fit. No eggs, no milk, no cheese, none of that in my diet, and I feel a lot better personally. I really do. Actually, how long ago was that? Maybe a month ago. Maybe a month ago, I ate something that had some animal product in it. It wasn't meat itself. What was it? I don't even remember what it was. I was sick for 3 days because my body's actually not used to it anymore. It's been 17 plus years. And I get my iron and all that stuff from other products. I get my iron from other products, you know. I supplement a lot. I do herbs. A lot of our green veggies, man. We get your green veggies and your root veggies and stuff like that. You get your proteins from your nuts, even from vegetables have proteins. People say, how you get your protein? You don't need to have animal. Yeah, that's what it was, Pam. I ate some pizza. I ate some cheese pizza. Woo, boy, 3 days. I thought, man, I'll never do that again. That was a tough lesson. 3 days. Yeah. Sparky remembers also. 3 days, man. My body told me no, don't ever go back there again. So I won't go there again. So what I always say, find out what works best for your body. We're all different. You know, to be honest with you, I started changing my diet. I say diet. I started changing my food choices 25 years ago because I started getting into bodybuilding. So my bodybuilding regimen was to I excluded pork. I excluded red meat. I was chicken, white meat only. Chicken and ground turkey because I wanted to have lean muscle. That was my thinking back then. And slowly but surely, I started excluding all dairy products. You know, I got rid of the milk over 25 years ago. No milk. Definitely no animal milk. I started doing almond milk. You know, I did that for a while. I don't even do that now. I don't even do almond milk anymore. I don't drink any milk. And my blood work, last I've been checking, been coming out pretty good. Remember, I stopped going to the doctor also. Remember I told you I went to the doctor and the doctor told me to take a deep breath, and I took a deep breath, and the doctor told me, she's like, why aren't you breathing? I was like, I am breathing. You told me to take a deep breath. I just haven't exhaled yet. I'm still breathing in. My respiration cycle is just not like most people. I don't take 12, 13, 14 breaths per minute. Yeah, I breathe a lot slower than most people. Now, if you want me to breathe like the regular people, or most people, I can do that. I can do that. I can hyperventilate as well, but, you know, so I stopped going to the doctor after that. I hadn't been to the doctor since. If the doctor wasn't smart enough to know that, I figure I'll just continue to take care of my own self. I don't take any medicine. I hadn't taken an aspirin in God knows how long. I won't take any medicine. I won't take any medicine at all. I mean, to me, taking like those medicines that people take, I see people taking Pepto-Bismol. I see them taking Alka-Seltzers, Tums, aspirins, Tylenol. Have you ever looked up the word Tylenol? The name Tylenol. I'm not going to tell you what it means. Nope. We got to do our own research, family. The name itself lets me know that I don't want to take it. That's all I'm going to say. If you're unable to find it, I'll tell you later. But I want you to initiate some investigation on your own. Tylenol. What does the word Tylenol mean? It's going to take a little research. You're not going to get it from Google. I can tell you that right now. You're not going to get it from Google. So let me ask you all a question. Enough about me. This isn't about me. I'm just going to make sure that the name Tylenol is not on here, because it took me some work. It better not be in Google. Good, it's not. All right, you're going to do a little research on that if you're interested. But my question to you all, is there anything in particular that you would like for us to cover or to talk about or to to practice in our Tai Chi gathering, anything in particular, you can send me a message and let me know. I'm open for that. If you have any body part that you want to focus on, or anything like that, if you have an ailment that you want to focus on, you can keep it private and just send me a message, and we'll go that route. We'll definitely do that. Get your muscles from Tai Chi. I'll be honest with you. I was a bodybuilder. I was pretty buffed. Back in the day. So what I did, I completely stopped lifting weights. That was my personal preference. Now, if you enjoy lifting weights, I don't discourage anyone from lifting weights. I say continue to do as you wish. Just know that lifting weights is external practice. That's it. Know that. And if you're doing external practice, you're going to get external practice results. Now, the external practice results may conflict with the internal practice. I mean, it just makes sense, right? If you build up puffy muscles, I call them artificial muscles, because they'll go away once you stop lifting weights. They'll go right away. I'm a living example. I was a lot bigger than I am now. And once I stopped lifting weights, they started to go away. Now, what has happened is I implemented calisthenics into my workout routine. And by implementing calisthenics, I have been able to hold on to a lot of my, not nearly as much as it used to be, but my muscle tone. I still hear my children talk about me having muscle tone. They be like, my dad, he's still a little buff or whatever, but I know I'm not. Nowhere nearly what I was, and I don't care to be either. Before, when I was lifting weights, it was all vain. It was all about vanity and look, to be honest with you. And my ego was flying off the charts. My attitude was there. I was pretty arrogant, pretty cocky, actually confrontational as well. That was me. I had a hot head. That was me. I was in the military, young, dumb, and full of whatever. And, just I completely changed, family. Once I found Tai Chi, I just fell in love with the meditation and internal side of the practice. So now it's a completely different journey for me. But y'all be sure to let me know if anything come up, like any exercises or any body parts that y'all want to work on in particular. We can do that. Any question that you may have, don't hold back. Like I said, I don't know it all, but I do have a rather large network of friends. Not even that large, but the network that I have, they're pretty well rounded. I'll say that. So I can get answers. I can get answers in different fields, professional fields, and we're family. We're soul group. So I'll do that, I'll definitely do that. I have family members that's involved in traditional Chinese medicine, several, and that's my primary resource that I go to. I always go to the traditional Chinese medicine side of things before I go anywhere else. I don't trust and I don't believe in the Western modalities when it comes to healing things. Now, diagnostic wise, they're good for diagnostic and good for emergencies. But from my experience, Western medicine doesn't really get to the cause. Don't get to the cause. Like if you take a Tylenol, that Tylenol only got rid of a symptom. It didn't get rid of the cause of the problem. The cause is still there. The cause is still there. We have to get down to the cause, the root of it all. Not just surface level, just put that. To me, taking a Tylenol is like putting a Band-Aid on top of something. You're just covering it up. But you're not really getting down to the crux of the matter. The crux of the matter. What's causing this ailment to show up? Where is it coming from? Now, traditional medicine takes a little longer. So people want immediate gratification. And they don't want to wait. You know, they want it right now. But me personally, I'd rather wait because I know I'm getting rid of the real problem. You know what I'm saying, family? Now, if you have an emergency, yeah, Western medicine is definitely the way to go. Go ahead and get that done. Have used Chinese doctor. Diabetes, I wish I healed it. Eating too much. Well, Zeta, most people who have diabetes type 2, most of the people that I know, they can heal it themselves just by eating correctly. I look at people who have diabetes, even family members. They know that they have diabetes and they're still eating. Boy, I'm telling you. I mean, they're eating things that they know they shouldn't be eating, and then they'll go and take a shot. It's no good. It's just a matter of time. I look at my dear mother, and I keep using my mom as an example. She simply burned out her kidneys. She burned her kidneys out. She was a diabetic for a while. Now, isn't this interesting? Check this out. Mom was a diabetic. Now that she has kidney failure, she's not a diabetic anymore. Diabetes symptoms are gone. But her kidney is gone. Kidney is dead. A lot of people, man, they play around. You play around and play around until they burn out those kidneys. Of course, my mom wished that she had her kidneys now. She wished she had her kidneys now. Whole life is just quality of life right now. Going to dialysis 2 or 3 times a week. Quality of life is really bad. Most of the time she sounds like she's not even in the world. She's just so medicated. And that dialysis, peace out, my brother. That dialysis treatment, it pulls all of the liquids out of the body, right? So that draws on the heart. That really pulls on the heart. Takes a lot of energy from the heart. So a lot of people who have dialysis treatments, they end up having heart failure. They end up having heart failure eventually. That's sad. But my mom, she'll tell you, she's one of the first people. My mom will tell me that she did it to herself. She'll say it right away. She's like, I put myself in prison in my own body. She feels like she's in prison right now, trapped in her own body. That's got to be a bad place to be. But she's pretty bright and try to make the best of it at the same time. But she realized that she did it to herself. She tells me how she tells me all the stories. She's very open. How they would eat Chinese food. American style Chinese food. Garbage. My wife is Chinese. My wife don't cook like a Chinese food store cooks. My wife's food is completely different. Traditional Chinese food that they cook at home is not the same stuff that they sell at the restaurants, family. They only sell that at the restaurants according to people's taste buds. It has a lot of high fructose cornstarch or corn syrup inside. MSG. We don't eat that at home. My wife is Chinese. We don't eat that here. But my mom ate it for years and years and years and years and years and years. After a couple of decades of eating that, it catches up with you. So now you may feel like you're healthy and vibrant. But later, them kidneys gonna burn out. They can't handle it after a couple of decades. The kidneys will burn out. So I'm just sharing with you all here. I hope nobody's favorite food is that American style Chinese food. I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, she's hanging tight. She's hanging tight. It is sad, but I do my best not to let it get to the best of me. I'll chat with you all later, family. I love you very much. We all know that health is wealth, so all I can say is continue to be healthy. I know most of us here are definitely on that holistic lifestyle, on that path of having a holistic lifestyle. So I only say big ups to that. Stay healthy to the best of your ability. That's all we can do. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm back. You flying to South Carolina, huh? Just 92 and feeling it. Wow. I'll forget you from South Carolina, Sister Pam. That's it. That's another connection we have, South Carolina. Enjoy your flight and be safe. If you're unable to attend the live stream, Sister Pam, make sure you're doing your standing. Make sure you're doing your standing. I'll talk to you later. Love you all. Peace. Take care, fam.